Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Sword. I walked a few steps because I was gonna start a new episode, and then suddenly Nanny is happening. I don't know what's going on. Sing that song about the King's Steed Pokemon, says the little girl in the Eevee onesie. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as gloom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. What? Why the fuck is that what the fuck is wrong with you, Pokemon? Why is that a cutscene out of nowhere? Why do we have to care about that? We know all about the carrots. We've learned about the carrots. We just got told in the... Like, for you guys it was an episode. For me it was literally like 10 seconds. Jesus Christ, game. There's no reason for that. Anyways, over down here is where we're going, because basically, there are two different types of horse you can get for Calyrex. You can get a ghost horse, or you can get an iced horse. Glastrier and Spectrier. And you only get the choice of one of the two. So... when I played through this earlier, like I've been alluding to on my original save file before I deleted it for this Let's Play, when I did that earlier, it was such that I could get one of the horses. The one that I was not going to get in this Let's Play. Because you can only get one, you only get the choice of one, but this way you can get two. And so I have one of them. I, in fact, got Glastrier the first time. The Ice-type horse. So this time around, I'm going for Spectrier. And I don't know which one's better or worse, if there even is one that's better or worse. All I know is that I'm getting a horse. And I don't really care about a Nidoran. And honestly, I have a feeling Future Ulti will have just put, for the sake of like it being DLC stuff, I have a feeling, well, I shouldn't necessarily say definitively, but I'm going to guess that Future Ulti will have used Spectrier in a thumbnail already for the previous episode, even though I didn't quite get around to that point, you know? This is gonna... This whole footstep thing is going to be really hard to determine which ones I'm missing, because they're kind of hard to see, you know? And there's a whole lot of these footsteps that I just don't have. So it's gonna be tricky to find all the footsteps that I need for this, but the reward will be worth it. And I can, again, just look it up online, where all the footsteps are, if I really, really need to. I don't like when things spawn in front of me. Alright, so... we found our way to the old cemetery. Oh. I do need one of you. It's Poltegeist! Have we seen Poltegeist yet? I don't think we actually have seen Poltegeist yet. If I wasn't using Runerigus, I would have used the Poltegeist on my team, because I like ghosts, and it's a ghost in a teacup. No, don't Memento, you... doesn't want to be caught by me. I understand. Bitch. Well, if I see another one, I'll try and catch that one instead. And maybe I'll use a quick ball since I now know that they have memento. Oh, here's Sinistea, the pre-evolution. This is, I think I tried to find one in, like, the thing. The forest, where we got Impidimp and all them. That's where I tried to find them originally, because that's where they are in the game, but I just never found one there. So they might be very rare there, I don't know. But they're here. Would you... I thought maybe it would be just a Poltegeist thing, and not a pre-evolution thing. You should have 4 moves! Lord, fine. Fine, I'll use a quick ball on the little one, too! There's one right over here, wasn't there? Yes. Yes, there was. There's also a gimmick with these guys where... they have a form difference that doesn't actually mean much. Some of the teacups are authentic and other of them are counterfeit. And the only difference is that underneath on the bottom of it is like there's a sticker or something on the counterfeit ones. And it does impact which evolution item you use on Sinistea. I can't tell from here what form it is. Guess I'll just send it to a box. I don't have any version of any of these guys. So I really just need any one, and this is a form difference that I don't know if I actually care about. So, I don't know. Obviously, authentic ones are much rarer. You get the counterfeit ones a lot more easily, and there's a different form for both of them. I just don't know if I care. Most pots are forgeries, but on rare occasions, an authentic work is found. And I still don't think it's going to tell us. Why did the other one have a rain ribbon thing, but this one doesn't? Whatever. I'll look at those guys later. Maybe I got lucky. I probably didn't get lucky. But if I really care, I can maybe try and find an authentic one or whatever. But that would probably be off-screen, because it would just be catching a bajillion of the coffee... Of coffee? No, tea. They're teacups. They're teacups. They're not coffee mugs. But yeah, it was a surprise to run into them. Wasn't really expecting such. Oh hey, Dragapult. Nice of it. I'm supposed to come over here, aren't I? Like, isn't this where I'm supposed to be? For, like, here it is. So this is where we put our carrots in. One of the fields Calyrex told you about. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were my steed preferred, it must have been ghost type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I'll ask but once more, are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant these seeds? Well, double checking my list, Spectrier is indeed the one I need. So, yes. Very well, then I ask that you plant the seeds. Dig, dig, dig. Can't animate it, so they just put in a black screen. Ha ha ha, very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. Let me show you my real power. Crow now! Round whoa! Crow round! They did a dance, and Peony did it too. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Doink. I planted so many seeds, and yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Yes. 1, 2, and pull. And they can't animate it, so they show a black screen. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need is the Rain of Unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall get another set from the humans in the village. Look! It's the horse! How convenient. What? Spectrier, my loyal steed. Is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. Sherm! It is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. That is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I got more to explore. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's only a legendary Pokemon. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm just mashing the A button a lot. Because, realistically, there's probably going to be multiple tracks that I don't notice. And thus, smashing the A button will be most helpful. But here's a bunch more. I'm actually doing pretty well as far as, like, getting enough of these things. It seems like there's a limit. Because, like, all I've been finding is grassland Pokemon. Which I believe is Virizion. So I imagine it's, like, there's a limit to, like, the area in which you find the footprints in, or, like, my brain is not working right now. I'm trying to say something that makes sense, but my brain is not braining. Oh, these are tricky footprints to find. They're in the bushes. Yeah, wow. Wait, is this all of it? 96. No, it's 98. The wrong... Oh, wait, no. That's 100% of the grassland Pokemon. Okay. Cool. So, we can track Virizion now. Oh, an iron... Oh, you're gonna... Oh, we're looking for blue now, too. I don't know which one Iron Will is, but blue is probably Cobalion? Well, I guess not necessarily if yellow was Virizion. Because Virizion's usually green. But alright. We found 100% of one of them, so that's pretty neat. Wasn't quite as difficult to find it all as I expected it to be. Where am I right now? I am in the middle of nowhere. Which does mean that this is a new Reggie thing. So let's get Ian in front for no particular reason. Something's written on the door. Let the first Pokemon hold a never-changing stone. It was all planned. I knew from the beginning. Alright. Now we got one more Reggie to deal with. Hello. Let's rock together, Zazazariza. Encountered a wild Regirock. Why does it look so small compared to me? Oh my god, why is it so tiny? It's smaller than a human. That doesn't seem right. Why is it so tiny? They're called Legendary Titans. Shouldn't they be big? I feel like they should be big. I know Regigigas is huge, but why is Regirock so tiny? I didn't notice this with Regice or Registeel. Whack. Okay, well, it upped its defense again. So I don't think the Drain Punch is gonna kill it. I think it'll just knock it into the red. Unless I crit, so don't crit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Exactly where I want it to be. Used Hammer Arm. Ouch. Now, another Dusk Ball. They work ever so nicely in caves. Oh, well, fine. Be that way. Well, Joe is dead. At least this means we don't have to watch her crawl. Use the next Pokemon. We want anyone other than Nardole. Because Nardole has Rocky Helmet, and I remembered that. We don't want Regirock killing itself now, do we? Alright, Regirock. Please don't. Oh boy. Please don't give me trouble. Your companions did not give me trouble. I guess I'm just gonna cut to when I catch this thing at this point, because now it's just throwing balls. In about 3 more balls, I'll switch to timers. Jesus Christ! That took like 25 Pokeballs to get, and everybody on my team died except for Nardole, who apparently, as it turns out, could not get hit by any of the Regirock's moves. So the Rocky Helmet didn't matter. Anyways, Finally, we got this guy. Took me long enough. Alright, well, there's only one more left. But I need to... I'm gonna go here to heal, because I don't know if a cutscene's going to happen immediately or not. Now that I really stop and think about what I'm about to do, I'm like, maybe if I do something here, it's going to, like... It might not be a good thing to go in with only one Pokemon alive. You know? Also, you know what? I'm gonna buy Pokeballs. After that fucking Regirock, I just need a little more... trust. I've certainly got the money for it. Alright, now we'll fly back over here. Okay, so we could have gone in there and would have been fine. Oh look, it's the horse. My loyal steed is endangering the villagers, but I'm too weak. Save the village. Alright, so we could have healed here, it would have been fine, but didn't want to take chances. Alright, so it's a ghost type. I don't have anything strong against ghost except ghost. Well, no, you're strong on... because you got dark. So yeah. Ian! It's your chance to shine! Show me that you can kill a horse. A horse that's already dead, so your job's already partially done for you. Stop. Shade. Spectrier appeared. You need somebody to take care of all your hair. Anyways, you can't catch this here, so you just gotta kill it. So, let's kill it. The sunlight is harsh. Just go for a Dark Pulse. Okay. Good job, Ian. I knew I would keep you around for something. Heck yeah. The horse is defeated. Burm. Burmy? Wormadam. Brark! No, you're a horse, not a dog. Seems we've confused it. What are these camera angles going on right now? There's been a lot of, like, weird juxtaposition. It's kind of hard to understand what was happening in that shot due to all of the cutaways and framing. I feel like something stepped in to save me. No, it kind of floated there, There were no actual steps. It does not touch its feet upon the ground. Anyways, we got a Sparkly! A tuft of black mane hair. Very smooth to the touch. He had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Reminded me of the loyal steed. In fairy tales, it's said by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it's possible to create the reins of unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself had never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. Hi. You've got little mini Triforces on your, like, bulbous neck ring thing. Is that... Are you power, wisdom, or courage? With a head that big, it's probably wisdom. That's that way. Hi. You have my thanks for protecting the village. Weakness him now, the most I could influence is well and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity. We can make a set. We need a flower. Flower that I can grow. Flower, yes, but of course, I'd assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they lost their faith in me. It was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I'm not sure how that quite makes sense, but sure. I spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions. It's been centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to return to me just now. There's only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Create the flower. Crownus Bloomus. Take this, human child. They don't even bother lining up the hand with the thing. This time there was an actual object, physically, tangibly, in space. And the character still just puts their hand out in front of them. And, oh my fucking god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try to create the reins of unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reins for me should still live in the village. Alright, well, we're here. So, might as well continue on that subject. Hello. Can you do a thing for me? Mr. Nameless Mayor? I need a favor. You want me to make a set of reins of unity? That presents a bit of a problem. If his great-granddad were around, he'd be able to make me a set. We've no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of the reins. I got a petal, at least. Petal from a radiant flower? If so, would that not mean the king of bountiful harvest is truly... No, I dare not hope. I recall my ancestors made reins of unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There are two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon. I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse a favor to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. You know what I'm gonna say? Before I say it? I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but... Time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village! And they cut the black because they can't be bothered to animate any of it. Or have 3D models of anything and just show, don't tell. Or the reverse, they tell, don't show, because there's nothing there. There's physically nothing there! You're working with invisible objects! You can't do arts and crafts with invisible objects! Actually, you probably could, but it would be very difficult! It'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Don't look so dejected, I'm very sorry. Oi, Mr. Mayor. The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Terribly sorry, I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief. Were you in the middle of something? The pair of you seem awful gloomy. Here's what happened. Is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mow. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now, you didn't even reach out! You didn't even reach out! At the very least, previously, the characters have been reaching out and grabbing nothing. You didn't even grab nothing. You just stood still. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, royal gift in mane's hair bound. Steady on, old bloke, the singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Hey ya 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 ya. And they fade to black because I can't be bothered to animate it. All finished, have a look, thinks this'll do. You obtain a set of Rains of Unity. At least Peony's good for something. You're more capable than your face lets on. These Rains of Unity are the spitting image of those in my family's tales. Gahaha! I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughter's clothes for nothing, you know. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, seems you got the Rains of Unity you need. Isn't that just smashing? Yay. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised and jumped out of my... Mlurg. Calyrex does not know consent. Human child, were you able to make the Rains of Unity? You bet. Oh joy, what glorious news. I have some good news on my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal steed. Spectre is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I'd been avoiding the place as I feared I would get trapped in mine own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Bring the carrot and the Rains of Unity and meet me there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you are feeling ready. I'm counting on you, child. Might as well finish this up now in this episode and explore more in the next episode. This is the largest part of the DLC for what it's worth, at least in terms of story goes. And this is basically the end of it. We just kind of go... No. We go up here. So basically we fly to the Reggie Ice Cavern that we were at. And now we go this way. Is this the right way? Yes. So going the right way. We go up this way. Ignore the Beldum. And the Dredagon. And somewhere over here is the cave. Eventually. Up here. Here we go. I'm also keeping an eye out for footprints. I don't see anything. So I don't think there are any footprints over this way. I don't need to go this way for anything, but I will grab this, and there's also probably an item over there. Yeah, I'm not seeing, like, any footprints over this way, so I don't think there are... I don't think there are any footprints up here in the icy snow. I guess they just don't like the ice. I like the snow. I think the best part about snow, to me, though, is get it to go inside and warm up. But snow is also very pretty. I miss, like... I miss, like, real major snowfalls. Because of, like, climate change stuff. Like, I live in New York. But, like, the lower half of New York. So, like... We used to get snow here a lot in the wintertime, which was always nice. But the past few years, it's kind of been like, we've been lucky to get like maybe like one snowfall that would have like maybe an inch or two. Like, it's been pretty rough here in terms of like getting actual snow, which is a shame. But it also means I don't have to shovel it, which is very helpful. Shoveling snow is not particularly fun. These sure are big caverns. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just going to keep going up. I think that's what I did the first time around and it worked perfectly. And yes, indeed, that works perfectly here. Path of the Peak, Crown Tundra. And just keep going up. There's a Snom. If you need Snom or Frostmoth, here they are. But I already got them from Gen 9, so I don't need them here. Everybody loves Snom because it's cute, and I understand. I agree. I wouldn't say I love it, but I appreciate it. In that sense. I mean, hey, I at least appreciate that the DLC areas are having Gen 8 Pokemon show up in these places, you know? That's exactly what I was complaining about, so getting it is very nice. Anyways, here we are at the Crown Shrine in the Crown Tundra. Crown, 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 crown. And a big old tree. I bet it's the Crown Tree. Crown Tree Draw. Looks like a church. Chapel. Maybe not exactly, but it's kind of like, it's got the vibe of one, even if not necessarily got the architecture of one. I don't know, I'm not religious, I don't know the exact architecture of churches. You could say I'm a clueless person in that regard. But oh well. Look at all these items. So many items in the time. Alright. Oh, look, another item. King's Rock. That's fitting. Alright, looks like that's all the items. The basket. A tisket. A tasket. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else. Just checking. I've been waiting, human child. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectre must think me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. Brought the reins of unity of my thanks, child. Here you go, Calyrex. The feeling of holding these again, the color, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectre is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I'll use the Reins of Unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince it I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the Shade Root carrot into the basket near where Spectre has made its bed. Well, there's the carrot, right there. One singular carrot. The time has come, human child. But you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. You will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. Hide, hide, hide. We must hide. And an indeterminate amount of time later. Peony is dead. Poor man, all he wanted was a hot shower. The horse smells the carrot. It demands carrot. Well, that's what the purple is. It's the Reign of Unity. I was like, what the hell is this purple thing that you have now, Calyrex? Peony's alive after all. They wouldn't kill a character in a Pokemon game. I think the most annoying part about all the animation things that I've been pointing out, like all the fade to blacks, all the weird passing item things, is when they choose to animate something, like this cutscene, it looks very nice. It looks perfectly fine. It's cinematically effective. It's like, it shows off the Pokemon pretty nicely. All the expressions they work. Like, when they choose to devote time and resources into animating something, it comes out good. It just makes it all the more... It just adds even worse contrast for when the animations are very clearly just the stock things that they have, and they just don't feel bothered to do much more. And sure, again, I get it, prioritization, but to me, I feel like a better prioritization would be to make scenes that don't require these kinds of animations, rather than calling attention to it by having all the fades to black and awkward, like, I don't know. They have so many times where you have characters accept items that I would imagine that it would still be worth it to have a couple extra types of animations for that. I don't know. Such a huge noggin, and it's got a ride. It can talk. Crown. Crown. What do you want? I got no idea what you're doing, but somehow it also makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world are you anyway? Oh. Bloop. Human child, thanks to your efforts, I've been reunited with my loyal steed. And now I am finally at my full power. I was convinced that the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you, so I have a suggestion. If you're able to catch me, even with my powers restored, it'll prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It will be no good to let him freeze out in this frigid clime. And you just hover him all the way back down the mountain. Alright, now it's time for Calyrex. Hi. Kron. Ready your Pokeballs in order to catch Calyrex. Yes. Crowon! And because Calyrex is an annoying bitch in terms of fighting, I'm gonna use one of my 2 Master Balls. Crown. Calyrex is as one. It has 2 abilities. Unnerve and whatever the second one is doesn't matter. You know what, just for the meme, let's just see if a Quick Ball does anything. It probably won't, but you never know. Okay. Calyrex used Psychic. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got 2 Master Balls. What the hell else am I gonna use them on, you know? I mean, there are other things I'm going to be trying to catch, but Calyrex is like the highest level thing in the entire game. Now I'm debating it. Now I'm debating. Now I'm gonna try. I'll see if I can catch it with something else. I don't know. I was just gonna use the Master Ball, but now I'm thinking about it. It's like, I don't know. There's other things I'm gonna be catching, so might as well see. Ooh, okay. Wasn't expecting that to be that effective. Okay, sure. After Regirock, though, I'm not convinced that this is gonna go by super easy. I was really prepared for it to just work there immediately after me saying that. I was like, thanks, game. Thanks. But I'm not that level. But if Ian's immune to, at the very least, one of its moves, that's worth, like, giving it a try, I think. I got plenty of Ultra Balls, so one of them will eventually work. And once I use enough, then I can also swap to Timer Balls, which will be even more effective. Actually, you know, it's nighttime. Maybe Dust Balls will also work. That they will. Okay, no Master Ball needed. I can save them for some of the other legendaries we'll be catching in this. Cool beans. Good job, Ian. I knew I kept you around for something. Alright, and now we have Calyrex and its horse, the High King Pokemon. And I'll name Calyrex... Well, there's not really any, like, sort of, like... There's not, like, a good grass-related thing. So I think... I guess just based on the vibe of, like... It's a legendary, I guess I can name it Romana? Sure. Alright, well, that's that wrapped up. Human child. No, I should refer to you by your name now, Ulti. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. I just had a dream about taking a big-headed Pokemon taking on a weird shrine. You were there too. It's so real. You haven't hurt yourself, are you? Everything's under control. And none to worry about. It's all about the safety and well-being of its members. No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at home base. Alright. Calyrex acquired. And with that, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sword, we're gonna get some more legendaries here in the Crown Tundra. See you then!